Black cigar or injectable? What are these? Injectable pouches. Raid Royal Blue covers. Composition book covers. Black convertible slings. Multi-can beer koozies. Typhon Toxic. Check this thing out. I don't see anybody online yet. A lot of people say that they see a different thing. Like when I'm like, hey, there's only 20 people online or whatever. They're like, that's not what it shows us. It shows us something completely different. Check this thing out. Tyler, what's up? Philip, what's going on? Iridium, hey man, missed you. Casey Kemp, what's going on? Made through the hurricane, glad to hear it. Amy, what's up? Charlie Wood, Jason, Raul Rivera, what's up? You got your tool apron, nice. Thanks for the MAGA Super Kit Bag, right on. Did you see 2 fishermen who put weights in the fish to win the tournament in Ohio? I think they were arrested over a game. Arrested over a game. How silly. I don't think they should be arrested. I think they should disqualify them, make them pay a fine maybe if they want to go back in, but arrested, come on, over some silliness. Ooh, that looks not good. One of these things is not straight like the other things. Single points. Member names are green now. I think it has to do with time. I think it has something to do with time. Memphis, what's up? World Hub. We got 300,000 in tournament winnings last year. Speculation, they cheated all those times too. Got it. That's some serious fishing, $300,000. Down 0. So how was everybody's weekend? Did you guys spend your weekend doing exactly what you want to do? I certainly did. Zipper NAF patches. Anybody didn't get folding ammo pouches? We have more. They'll be available probably tomorrow in multicam. If you think you want one and you want to make sure, send me an email tonight and I'll put one on for you. We do have shirts. We printed shirts for the event, and I have more. These are most likely not online yet. They'll probably be in a text tomorrow, maybe. Not participating in your new normal. We printed round logo shirts again. The metallic round logos, big on the back, and I have all sizes right here. So those will probably be online tomorrow as well. Spent the weekend with the family. I won the raffle training day with Pat Matt. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Shoved more than weights in the fish. What'd they put in there? What'd they put? Carter Lee, what's up? I see roll-up dump pouches in Arid. I don't know if these are online either. As you guys know, no emails or anything went out this weekend. No text went out this weekend. So most likely inventory was not completely updated on Friday either. With new product. Evan, what's up? Carson, what's going on? Second Militia, what's up? Chuck Peoples, what's up? you make any 12 gauge folding ammo? We don't. No, we certainly don't. The whole thing with the folding ammo pouch is because that's precision ammo. And shotgun's not precision ammo. I mean, maybe you've got something crazy that I'm unaware. I mean, that's highly possible. There might be something in the world that I don't know about. Like, I thought we were in the trust tree. There might be some kind of panties she has, and I don't know about them, and I want to see them, right? But not shotgun ammo. Install Security gun safe today. Cool. They gutted the fish at the weigh-in, showed the weights and fillet of other fish that they shoved in them. Huh. Had an awesome time, SRF. Thank you and Amanda for being a legendary host. I'm glad you came, man. I am glad that you came. It's not just about the people putting it on. It's the draw of the crowd, and you were definitely part of that draw, Evan. I feel a little rough. I got 2.5 hours of sleep Friday night. I got 3 hours of sleep Saturday night. And then last night I went to bed. I think I went to bed at 9 last night and didn't get up till later this morning. Later, meaning like 6. I don't know what these here are. These are probably something. Those are roll-up dump pouches. Will that fold-up ammo pouch take long action stuff? So the longest shells that it will really work with are 30-06. I believe it will do 300, but I was told there that maybe it won't do 300. I'm pretty sure when we built that, we sized it with 300. Are you guys aware that a new video went up today? Did you happen to see that? We shot a lot of footage this weekend. We shot some really fucking cool footage this weekend. Some sit-down conversations. Okay, maybe she took pictures because I see 2 shirts out. Did a text go out tonight I'm not aware of? This looks oblong, but that's because I have it laid over another shirt. I was really surprised that he hadn't had... I was really surprised he hadn't been in court when Bigfoot was brought up. Or at the very least, aliens. Like, I really expected that was a given. Text for shirt came out. Good, okay. I was unaware. These are a little rough. These are being rejected right here. See that? They killed that PALS channel. You can't get a mouse clip through there. There was a t-shirt text right on. Dane, I haven't seen him in a minute. Amy, I was kind of surprised I didn't see you this weekend. There's a lot of people here. Good time. And there's really something for everyone. Thanks for an awesome time. I learned so much. Andrea, thank you so much for coming. Those are, some of the most important ones. We talk to you guys, you ask questions, we interact, and then you actually show up. And it is so fucking important to me when you guys show up to be able to show you all the things that we talked about and walk right to them. And I think that I accomplished that. I believe that everything that we have discussed over the last months online, especially in the private membership group, I feel like I met that expectation. I feel like I was able to show you that. Been too busy to keep up with the videos. Guess that's a good thing. Right on. Right on. Really enjoyed the LGD sit-down video. Right on. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that was out there yet. That's a real good one with Billy and yeah, that's a really good one. Fortress K9. I don't know what kind of conversations you had in court, but I would never bring up Bigfoot for fear of being judged by the wrong 12 or one individual. No, I'm not talking about me. I'm just really baffled that Dana, as a criminal lawyer, has never been in court when some crazy, you know, somebody on the stand, witness or whatever, and in all these years of being a lawyer, I'm surprised that Bigfoot hasn't been brought up. We'll talk about Amy. No worries, no worries. Installed new lighting all around my property. Boring, cost sucks. Lighting around the property. That's good though. That's good. What do you do with the stuff that gets rejected from quality control? I'm guessing you never do seconds. We give them to people. Like we put them in as extras. Like you could totally put this on with a narrow malice clip, but a lot of people still have the old ones, right? You could also take the old one and simply with scissors cut a 1/4 inch off and it would fully function, right? But the scalloped ones, you could also use any of the soft ties. We zip tied these on before there was ever malice clips. I mean, you could still fully use them. I just can't sell them. And I mean, depending who it is in here, I have a suspicion as to who sewed these. There's no fucking reason that these should be like this. My people are very fucking good. And when they're not, it's bullshit. Like there is no excuse to be working in this building and not be in the top 99%. Terry, what's up? I'm 1 week into Dr. Berry's BBB&E human diet. Right on. Dr. Berry was here. Cooler than Dr. Berry being here for me is Nisha, his wife. Her dad was here. I love that guy. I love any conversation I have with that man. Just cool dude. Totally showed out. Amanda as well. Good. Glad to hear it. Thank you so much for coming. John, thanks for coming out, man. John is somebody who always, anytime he's here, John is if there's something to do, he's doing and helping. And even if you don't ask, he's still doing shit and you just don't realize it. And a lot of times stuff is done that he has done and never even takes credit for. He is, if there is something to be, a project to be done anywhere, he is doing it. And he asks questions of me and provides content and stuff for us on our closed group. But the real truth is that him and his team are doing 100 times more than what I get done. Aloha, Hawaii. Thanks for shipping my belt. Chris, awesome. Thank you for your order. OD butt packs, Fupa danglers. I don't even have OD in the shop, guys. I have OD ordered for months. I just ordered OD from another vendor that maybe or maybe has not shipped. I don't even have a real answer to that. But yes, we will. John Weatherspoon is a walking homestead. It's like he is. He really is. He's everywhere, man. That dude is everywhere. He is everywhere. And he's got a great team of people with him. If I received a second as an extra, I didn't know the difference. Yeah. Just found it. Thanks for content from this. Brian Fraser, man. Thank you for being there and here. Somebody who I speak to on these videos said if they ever came out, I promised them a margarita. And every time he brought it up, I was literally had a camera in my hand or was about to go on stage. And I told him I will do that. And I actually did go looking for him, and I never did find him when I had time to actually do that. So if that's you, next time, I apologize. I did. I looked all over for you and could not find you. Like we ran till about 11 o'clock. When the music started, there was over 3 hours of music. So by the time that was done, it was probably 10, 11 o'clock. Got my spent mag pouch, was able to slide Kim lights with just fine. DJ, I am glad. That is not the case with all of these. I promise you that is not the case with all of these. Anybody wants a black spent mag pouch. I have them with chem lights and pistol mags on the sides. But the piece of material is like 6. It's 6 up and down by 6.5, and it got built the other way. So the slots are, they don't hold chem lights, or if they do, most of these pouches do not. These little hellions. Some of you guys might remember we used to do a podcast years ago. A lot of people asked for that podcast. I can neither confirm nor deny that there might be some of that has been happening or will be happening. You guys look for the clues soon, the teasers. There was some VIPs here, some celebrities here on the property. If you're here, then you know, and if you're not, then you don't know. Thomas J. My wife wants to get to your gatherings. Move closer, damn it. My wife wants to get to your gathering. Move close. Thomas, I'm not sure what you're saying. It's too far to travel. We had guys here from Australia, Canada. We had guys here, multiple dudes from Canada flew in. People here from California and New York. I always use California and New York because those are the extremes. We had people here from Maine, Vermont, Idaho, Montana. A lot of guys from Oklahoma and Ohio. Tons of dudes came in from Texas. So, I mean, I'm not sure where you are. I understand not having time to do things. The reality of it, though, is not that we don't have time. It's that it's not important enough. And I don't make a lot of things. And the actual truth is it's not important. I have things that are more important that I have to do. A lot of people, and me sometimes, a lot of people, it's just inaction. It's just inaction. And most of those people's lives are not at all what they could be because they don't take the opportunities that are available to them. Newborn baby. Get it. I get it. I traveled with a newborn baby. Not telling you you should. Not telling you to do that. I get it. Is there a cat asleep in my... I think there is. I saw this cat here hours ago. So I hope... He might be dead. I hope you're not allergic to cats. Would you like me to take him and shake him up? I did at least 3 radio packages for New Yorkers. Right on. How's your night? Scott, my night's good, man. I'm a little rough. I'm a little tired tonight. Could we get a Scully patch, maybe MIA or mini truck? I love it, Brian. Love it. Yeah, message me about that. Scully has a new truck. Can you guess what it might be? Goes all of 35 miles an hour. I see Monica Parks, however. I don't see her on here, though. I see people talking to her. I'm not allergic. I have 2 cats at home. I might be allergic. My fucking nose runs all the fucking time. I probably am allergic to cats. Monica, what's up? How are you? Good to see you this weekend. I'm coming to Tennessee this week. Would I be welcome to come to the shop during business hours? Only been there during tactical response classes. I was sure someone called to make sure we were welcome. Forrest. Yeah, absolutely. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Stop in, and somebody will greet you. Gear room's up there. If there's something else you want to see that you've seen in the videos, make sure you let us know that. Because a lot of guys walk in and they're just like off the street, and they just come in and the only thing they ever look at is gear. So if you want to have a different experience, if you're familiar with our videos and content, make sure you ask for that, and we will do what we can. Quality belts. What up? Old Ford is my guess for Scully truck. No. Tractor Unimog. The ones they use to cut down trees and build runways. Damn cat, man. The thing they love to do most is sit in that bag full of bags. Can you see it? I want to see the old bunker pulling the thread podcast closet. Got to meet Scully. Solid dude for sure. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Had a great time. It's the noise the bags makes, Mike. Yeah, for sure. It's that crinkly sound. They love it. Cats like it when you put tape on their paws. Not really. The building is full of flies. I literally stood in the garage with the lights off because they fly to the window trying to get to the light on in the inside here. So I'm in the garage. I killed like 30 of them with a fly swatter standing there in less than 5 minutes. It'll take a few days for them all to die off because all the doors were open all weekend on the building. Time for a new carry gun. Any recommendations? Patrick, man. What do you like, buddy? It's a tool. It's like a hammer. What ounce hammer do you need? Do you like Smith & Wesson hammers or do you like Glock hammers? You said carry gun. Secondary carry gun, like backup, deep carry, like you're putting an appendix. Like what are we talking? You want single stack? Get a little skinny ass Glock. You really want to do some work? Fucking get a cut down 17, get a 19. Oh my God, there were so many flies. Yeah, what the fuck? Where did those, because we didn't even do any animals or anything, no slaughter or nothing. My neighbor bought an old underground winery, Herman, Missouri. Oh, that's very cool. Very cool. Kept landing on my face. I saw you had a fly swatter on your table. I almost borrowed your fly swatter, and I came in the kitchen to get one. Amanda just bought, I'm like, hey, pick up some fly swatters. So I think she bought every one they had, probably. Neighbor bought it. That's cool. Do you have the Milwaukee vacuum? I love the Milwaukee vacuum. I have 2 of them. I like them so much I've given 2 of them as gifts. And we use them probably more than anybody who owns these vacuums use them. We use them to vacuum the entire shop up with. And we use them multiple times a day. Here, I also have the 12 volt. The 12 volt actually has more suction because the tubes are smaller around, but that means they get clogged. Like even this one, we do clog pretty frequently, but we use the shit out of this, and we're still using the exact same filter that it came with. The small battery's nice because it's lighter. This is kind of heavy, but we do have the giant batteries for them too. That was a girl beside me. I plan to bring my own in tomorrow. Feel free to borrow any. I got you. Leave yours at home. I will give you one tomorrow. Just remind me. Nice to be with you this weekend. Chuck almost saved a man's life. Superhero skills. Swooped in to the rescue. Anyone like Kimber? Do you like Kimber? If you like Kimber, you're a grown-ass man. If you like Kimber, I am happy for you to go with Kimber. And if I get in some shit and you got a Kimber, I'm going to be real fucking glad you got the Kimber. I would run a Kimber like, I don't know, when I put on my Cobra boots with the Cobra heads on them and my gold belt buckle, you know, in case I get shot in the dick, it hits the belt buckle. That's when I'd wear a Kimber. But I mean, you do you, bro. Pack Out setup, what you do. Evan, fucking, you should be sponsored by Pack Out. You should be tagging Pack Out. So anytime you look at, follow Pack Out King. That dude's really cool too. Also, Jake of all, Pack Out Addict. So follow those pages and use the hashtags they're using. Tag Milwaukee. I can't do anything with Milwaukee because Milwaukee won't do anything with me. Family-owned company, very Christian values, and everything we make says made in the motherfucking USA. But you might be able to get some Pack Out play. The girl I was walking around with on Friday during the class, she was here about 4 hours, giving just downloading information to me on social media, and that is one of the things. She has affiliates and sponsorship with Cub Cadet, Steel, Lawn and Power Equipment, DeWalt, and she goes to all the Milwaukee trade events for social media. And that's what she said. She's like, Milwaukee they'll never do anything with you because of the cuss words and the gun type stuff. She's like, but DeWalt most definitely will. Are you going to run some Mookie War bags? No, I'm never running Mookie War bags. I've said that thousands of times. I'm never going to make a Mookie War bag. What was the other question? Or active shooter. Yes, we will do some active shooter bags. They're not big sellers. I think we have a few on order still. We will probably run those plus, but that'll be a very rare thing. Now, when guys ask that question and we're like, no, we're not, or we don't have it, we're always motivated by money. It has to be a lot of money, but we will do it as a custom. And what that means is you send an email and be prepared 3 times retail is what that cost is. So if that's a $150 bag, you're going to pay $450 for it. And we will do it in your colors that you want, and you will get priority on that, which means somebody will probably cut it this week, and it'll probably ship this week or maybe even next week. And I know there's somebody listening that's like, fuck, I'm not paying $450. I totally understand. And you're also ain't fucking getting one, because every time we do this, I will have 20 emails tonight from guys that are willing to do what you're not willing to do. I only have, Amy, how many people do we have? So I have 10 to 12 people sewing on the best day. So we only have, our bottleneck is human beings. Our bottleneck is manpower. Woman, manpower. When my son saw you loading the gear and all the pack outs, he asked, is that the radio guy? When I said yes, he said, yeah, with all that stuff, he must be good. John, my wife carries a Kimber, not me. She loves the damn thing. Thomas, you back your wife and you encourage your wife and be just fucking glad that your wife is carrying something. Make sure she has some training, not from you. You might be the best motherfucker. You might be over at CAG on the inside base that doesn't exist inside the other base inside of Fort Bragg. You might be the best dude in the world. You and I both know you cannot train your woman. It would be convenient having some SOE med bag to hold all the medical equipment. What do you recommend for a med bag? So we make a vehicle med bag. We make a tear-off IFAC, which is the bigger one. We make a compact tear-off, and we make a medical backpack. If you just go to the website, top right corner, there is a search bar on every single page. I hope this is dust. It is dust. And just put in medical, and you'll see all the stuff we do. Radio Made Easy has a phenomenal setup. Evan is a solid dude. Learned a crazy amount about radios. His time is worth money alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pay him for a consultation. He will also save. It's Chris Watkins. What's up, buddy? How are you? Born again, but can handle the earthquake. Absolutely. Do you think, just maybe, right? Jesus throwing over all them tables, braiding a whip to go whip them tax collectors. When he's throwing them tables over, do you think maybe he was saying some cuss words of his time? Something that people just might not have been comfortable with? The mass casualty bag, we will. Just heard you were talking about the medical subject, so thought I would try to see what would say about med kit bags. Right on, right on. Have you used a Milwaukee light? I have not. I have not. Electric fly swatters. So I super like the electric fly swatters. And a few years ago, electric fly swatters used to like cook the fly and turn them into smoke. I feel like they've kind of pussyfied the electric fly swatter, but the real problem is you have to get them in the air. And when we would swack, because I like kind of like flip of the wrist, right? And it just hits them against things. We get them while they're on surfaces. And when you use the electric fly swatter and like you're hitting that hard plastic electric fly swatter against something hard, and we break the shit out of them really easily. You can shock yourself pretty good with the fly swatters too, so that's cool. You can hit other people with them. Chris Watkins. Chris, I do want you to know that I did notice you were not here, and I'm sure you had something going on. Missed you this weekend for sure. It's quicker to just smack them with a fly swatter. Absolutely it is. They got these cool leather ones. It's like a hand that they hit, but the leather ones are kind of heavy. It smushes them all over shit. How's the newest dog? She is great. She's doing great. Growing huge. We vacuum a lot. I shoot them with rubber bands pretty frequently. Like when they land on my sewing machine or near it, I kill the shit out. And when you hit them with a rubber band, it fucking vaporizes them. Are you still making your EDC belts? Yes, we're making EDC belts. If you need one fast, shop for another option. If you want mine, yes, we are building them. At any time, we have over 1,000 orders for them open. You want something really fast, get a low profile belt. On any day, at any time, we can build them. They are exactly the same as the EDC belt. It just has a G hook instead of a Cobra buckle. I wear an EDC low profile belt every day. My son, all of my employees for the most part wear at least if they're carrying a gun, wear a low profile belt. Guy at work stuck a fly with his Microtech, right on. Bug assault. So I have the bug assault, it's neat, but at least fucking salt everywhere. I killed like myself, I killed over 100 flies today. I can't have fucking granular salt all over everything. What's a good shop vac? I don't think one exists. You get what you pay for. Do we want a big shop vac? Does it need to do wet? Does it need to do dry? Do you want a handheld? Man, we use cordless shop vacs in here, the Milwaukee's, every day. Like we literally vacuum up all the thread and shit off of the floor in here with those shop vacs. You want a big shop vac with like a 2-inch hose? You need a shop vac. And I have, Amanda's having a massage upstairs, so I can't go back here and turn this light on. But I have 5 or 6 of them. And the best one that I currently prefer, and I haven't bought one in a couple years, but I like the chrome plated or the metal one. It's 6 gallon. And those, I think it's 6 gallon. Maybe it's bigger than that. 6.5 horsepower. They're awesome. They work great. M18 pack out shop vac. I have them. I've got them. I will listen back to this when the internet is better. Right on. Is that the same for dog collars? Lots of orders. Always try. Charlie, if you have an order that you want to talk to me about, find your confirmation email and just reply to it, and we will see what we can do. I have 2 of the phones coming. I'll let you know once they are de-Googled. Tori, was that you who brought the phone up to me this weekend? Are you guys aware of Public Square? Public Square. Public SQ. It's an app for your phone. Anybody on here familiar with that? I have so many fucking apps. I thought I was going to show you my phone and show you what it looked like, but I'm not finding it. How are the cats? The cats are awesome. Tori might have got off there, the one that was messed up. Right on. De-Googled phone, good idea. Just be sure to keep it, no apps. Word up, Russia. A phone with no apps is fucking useless to me. So, I mean, we could use it as an emergency phone, but it's definitely not a phone I would use. So, Public Square is an app for people that you don't hate you. What do I mean by that? People that are anti-Second Amendment, people that are anti-freedom of speech, companies that want to make you have to wear a mask and take the vaccination, people that mandate their employees take vaccinations, those are not our people. Public Square is for people that are our people. And then there are a couple requirements for you to be on Public Square as a vendor. And what it is it's businesses. So you go into your town or a town, and you want to find business that are aligned with your values so that your money goes to people that don't hate you instead of people that hate you, right? And one of the things is if I'm listed as a business on Public Square, I cannot mandate my employees to take the vaccination. And it's listed under categories: food, entertainment, venue, clothing, and it's growing rapidly. There's thousands of businesses in Nashville already registered, and there's tens of thousands, I think, in San Diego, which is where they're based out of. But we had two very pretty, awesome young ladies here that were set up as a vendor, and that's what their product was. And in talking to them, holy shit, were they cool. They've got so much going. One's a fucking a lobster fisherman in Maine. Like, she runs her own lobster boat. Pretty cool. But they were here from Public Square. I already knew about Public Square. I've spoken about it several times. The founder of Public Square has been on Tim Pool, so if you want to hear some more about it. But I do think it's worthwhile, and unless we join things like that, nothing's ever going to change, right? I would rather my money not go to people that hate me, and I would rather spend my money with people that do like the things I believe in. Can't wait for rebirth of Pulling the String podcast. Maybe a Zoom with Chef. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a fucking good idea. We should absolutely do something with Chef and get him on videos. Public Square, that's a great idea. It is, and it's an app you can download. I literally seen people in Kroger yesterday with a mask, gloves, and cotton balls in their ears. Holy shit. Is that so the flying semen doesn't get in their ears? What the fuck are the cotton balls for? Because they can't afford headphones? I wear headphones sometimes so people just don't talk to me. I literally seen people grow. That's fucking ridiculous. I bought the Big Buddy portable heater. Thanks for the recommendation. I look forward to using it. Good to Go Realty, man. It's a great product. I believe in it. I own probably a dozen of them. I've probably given a dozen of them as gifts. It is a great product. Now, 2 packs of 1 pound propane, they used to be $5 at Walmart. Now they're like $10. The 1 pound Coleman propanes are much cleaner than the barbecue tanks. You can get an adapter and run a barbecue tank. Make sure whenever you do that you run the propane inline filter with that. And I encourage you to get some 1 pound tanks like right now, and just turn that on and use that sucker. So the Big Buddy will run off one or both. You can put 2 1 pound tanks in it. And there should be a battery cover towards the bottom back of that where you put D-cell batteries, and that will run a fan. It's very rare that I've ever used the fan. They also have a wall adapter that'll run the fan on those things. You're going to be surprised at how much heat that thing actually puts out. Andrea Snow, no what? I wear headphones as well to keep others away. Sent you a PM with a screenshot to make sure I download the right app. Right on. It's like purple or something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, buddy heaters work well, man. I almost took a picture. I literally, people in Kroger, fucking nuts. nuts. Going to Jackson, man. It's mostly black folks, and I don't know why that is. Maybe because they're affected more, but I feel like it's because their main source is just television for news. I mean, and I don't know why I say that. I don't have anything to back that up. I mean, I don't know what else it could be. But most black folks you see in Jackson, like at Sam's Club, they're all wearing masks. Met Josh, great conversation with him and his wife. I can see why you loved having him. I love Josh. It's not that I loved having Josh here. I love Josh, and Gabby's fucking awesome. Anytime you see Gabby, ask her to dance for you. She'll do the floss dance, just so make sure that happens at any time. Same here in Memphis, mostly the black community. Yeah, I don't know. Why do you think that? I don't know why that is. But it's not black folks. It's not black folks driving Mercedes and BMWs and Jaguars and shit. So, but then again, I mean, I don't know. 100% advised propane filters. Biggest difference in bottled gas is the filtration. 100% oxygen isn't med gas oxygen due to infiltration. Same in Georgia. Georgia? He and Gabby are great people. Love talking with them. Yeah, for sure. Sajidak. I'm sure I'm slaying your name. Don't worry, I'll do it again. Gabby used to edit and post podcasts. She's awesome. Yeah, she did a lot of videos. Yeah, Gabby did a lot of other things here too. Gabby actually took care of all the animals for years, fed them and took care of all the animals. Helped Josh a ton in the kitchen. Randall was here this week. Yeah. Randall was here, came in, shot some good footage, some awesome shit. Got up super close to them dogs, like fucking teeth and snarling and spit coming out of their mouths. NATO deploys radioactive tsunami something. All right, guys, there's 57 of you here. Hit that thumbs up for me. I'm going to jump off here in a minute. Last minute comments, conversations, anything you want to say. There is a man and his wife that has a YouTube channel called Porterhouse and Teal. And he makes birdhouse. That's not what his channel's about. His channel's homesteading. The dude's a long distance runner. He's a lot of things. We had dinner with him. Very, very cool dude. And he made this birdhouse for me, and his wife hand painted it. And I saw they did one for Billy from Perma Pastures, Billy and Michelle, and they did one for Jack Spirko. I love this thing. And she hand painted this thing. Porterhouse is an amazing guy. He is. He really is, isn't he? Had dinner with Chuck and his son and Porterhouse and William and Michelle. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Michelle. Where has Michelle been hiding? I mean, we see her on videos, but this is the first time I've ever seen her at an event. What an amazing person. We were up doing the expert panel. I was on stage with William and Jack Spirko, and somebody else was up there with me, and I know when you tell me, I'm going to be like, how the fuck did I forget him? Anyways, I'm looking out, and Michelle pulling weeds from around all my trees. I'm standing on stage with a microphone with hundreds of people in front of me, and Michelle's right out in front of me on the other side of the fence, pulling all of the grass out from around the mulch rings of my trees. Just fucking awesome. And I mean, when it came time to plant those swales, She is in there on her hands and knees in the mud doing the installation of, we put over 600 strawberry plants in on the swales. Blueberries, oregano, thyme. There's over 48 trees in place, tons of red buds. Everything's there. There's a video on my Instagram. The hose bib broke on the top of the hill. So for over 16 hours, the water free flowed, like shooting up out of the ground. So it ran into the swale, the top swale up top. And the top, it fully flooded, and it overflowed and filled the entire ridgeline pond. And then once that was filled, it backflowed and filled the big pond, the pond that we're about to remove, where we have to take the whole fucking thing out. And it raised the water level over 20 inches. So thousands and thousands of gallons of water free flowed and ran loose. So I'm sure that bill will be thousands of dollars. But if nothing else, it showed exactly how that swale works and proved that it works. And there is some video on Instagram of it, as well as TikTok. The swale looks great. The swale looks amazing. Yeah, it sure does. And what you didn't see afterwards, while everybody was partying and doing other stuff, Billy ran around on the four-wheeler with 6 5-gallon buckets and put all the wood mulch around and took soil out of the forest and got mycorrhizal fungi installed in there and just reshaped everything. I've already opened the gates. Hey, we have a remote. When you push it, it opens both gates, so something's askew. Thomas J. Fade black. I don't know what that means. Billy is working like a madman. He absolutely was. Scott Taylor, where is the pick? What are we talking about? Toolman Tim. Toolman Tim. See, why the fuck would I not remember Toolman Tim? One of the most awesome people that we actually do anything with. Tim is awesome, incredible. USDA came to my house asking if they can put some kind of poison for flies on my grapefruit trees. I ran them out. What do you think about that, John? So citrus, that's actually kind of common, man, for citrus. There's a lot of citrus flies. And I don't know about poison, but I know they keep a lot of traps in trees. And I think they even give them out, and you're supposed to report them. So while that does seem shady, I don't think that that's anything new. Some of us can't see video but hear audio. How about now? So I did see that the screen had blinked for some reason, but I don't know why. All right, guys. So this seems fucked up. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Have a good night, and we'll talk tomorrow. If you're missing this and you don't have enough for tonight, there's some videos that went up on YouTube that I think are really good. So check them out, interact with us, and comment.